Death Valley. Okay, so my thing that I learned this week, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to say it out loud.
No. What are you doing?
But I think Kalen DeBoer was the perfect hire for Alabama. I know. And it pains me. I wanted him to fail. Let's be honest. I wanted the Tide to suffer after all of those winning years under Nick Saban. DeBoer has impressed me, especially so far in his career in Tuscaloosa, with how he's handled the transition. I wouldn't want to follow the GOAT of college football, and he has done it absolutely gracefully, and he's winning. As a head coach, his record is 108-12. 108 wins and just 12 losses. I think that speaks volumes. He is humble, he's personable, and he knows how to win in big games, and I hate it here because I just, no.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
So yeah, that's what I learned.
Here's what I learned. Not as depressing.
Good.
What if I told you that Garrett Nussmeier is going to lead the SEC, the most talented conference in all the land? He leads the SEC in touchdown passes. And oh, by the way, he's tied nationally. How about that dance, too? Nice.
Oh, I loved it.
He's also tied nationally for number of completions. What if I told you he did all of this after a Heisman Trophy winner and all the angst here in Baton Rouge, and he still doesn't have his deep threat, maybe his most talented wide receiver, Chris Hilton, who of course has not gotten on the field here in 2024. Now, he's dressed out, so that's a very good sign. You come back after the bye week, you take on Ole Miss, and Garrett Nussmeier now has his deep threat. What does that do for defenses? You can't now load the box like they've been doing all season long. And oh, by the way, making LSU history by putting up 429 yards in one half. I know it's South Alabama, but even the Jaden Daniels teams didn't do that against the Cream Puffs, okay? 429 yards in one half was the most since Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson put it on Oklahoma in that amazing college football playoff semifinal. And yet, the talking point at this point for all the, well, talking heads is this week is about the explosion off the field between Brian Kelly and Garrett Nussmeier. Look, guys, it was a blowout. It was like 35-3, 35-10 at that point. And your best guy, who's been playing the best all season, threw a second interception. This was a message not to Garrett Nussmeier. Brian Kelly knows that Garrett Nussmeier is just fine. He was sending a message to the team. It's very, very strategic. If you look at the situation, that was, guys, we're not coasting in the second half. We're going to take it to him. And so, look, did any of us think that Garrett Nussmeier was going to be here? No, I thought he was going to take a couple steps forward from where he was. He's now in mock drafts, by the way. I saw this week, number 10, the NFL draft.
Oh, my.
Think about that. Garrett Nussmeier is rolling. He's got this offense rolling. There's been really not a ton of letdown from the historic numbers that we saw. So Ole Miss may come in here limping, especially after a physical South Carolina team, and then Garrett Nussmeier maybe dancing in the end zone a little bit more. That's what I learned this week.